Can you buy a car while you're in bankruptcy? Hi, I'm Adrienne Hines. I'm a bankruptcy lawyer in Northwest Ohio, and a lot of people know me as the Ladylike Lawyer on all of the socials because I talk about bankruptcy law and I try to take away shame and embarrassment from the discussion of debt. So, do you need a car, but you're thinking that bankruptcy is going to make that impossible? It is not difficult to get into a vehicle after you file a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. So just as a recap, filing a Chapter 7 bankruptcy is a pretty quick process, and you immediately get rid of a lot of your debt fast. You have to be below a certain income to be able to do that, but one of the benefits of being able to file a Chapter 7 is that when you file, your debt-to-income ratio changes tremendously. Debt-to-income ratio is one of the factors that control what we're allowed to borrow and how much we're allowed to borrow. Your credit score can be very high, but your debt-to-income ratio can prevent you from actually being able to do things. That's why bankruptcy can be so helpful, especially in these lanes. When it comes to vehicles, some courts and judges allow you to finance a car the day after you file a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. It's the way it is in my courts. And some courts require that you wait until either after your bankruptcy hearing, which is usually held about 30 to 45 days after you file your case, or some judges actually make you wait until your case has been discharged. And that can be about 4 to 5 months from the day that you file bankruptcy. But in all circumstances, you can usually qualify to get into another vehicle, one that does not have negative equity, within about 1 day to 5 months after filing a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. The process can be very quick. When it comes to a Chapter 13, your ability to get into vehicles is going to be very different. Because if you recall, there's several different reasons why somebody would go into a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. If you're in it because your income is over the limit, we have to do different calculations to determine what's going to be possible for you when it comes to a vehicle. It might not be worth it. It might be a really good idea to get rid of it if you're in a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. But you will need permission to enter into a contract and to take on debt. Purchasing a car definitely falls into that category. In fact, there are actual car dealerships that only sell cars to people who are in or coming out of bankruptcy. Many of these car dealerships that cater to bankruptcy clients alone, their business model is to only sell cars to them. You can't walk in off the street and buy a car from them. You have to have been in a bankruptcy or coming out of it. They're very specialized to find you financing that fits your life and doesn't jam you up in the future. I mean, it doesn't get any simpler than that. Anyone going into a Chapter 13 plan just simply needs to remember that there are plans in place to be able to ensure that people can have cars and drive their kids to school and go to work. We all need those things. Everyone in the bankruptcy industry understands that as well. And there are methods by which to get those things done. So of course you can get into a different vehicle when you file for bankruptcy. And in fact, it's oftentimes easier to get into an affordable car that has a warranty that doesn't have negative equity. It's a tremendous benefit when you're filing for bankruptcy.